What are the best essential oils for focus and memory? Those essential oils that clear brain fog instantly, help with mom brain. It can be frustrating and scary as a woman as we age to start seeing our brain power, memory, and performance go down. In this video, I'm actually going to do something different. I'm actually going to share with you the essential oils that Jim Kwik uses and recommends for memory and performance. Jim is the founder of the company called Kwik Learning, and he's a New York Times bestselling author and is a renowned brain, performance, and memory improvement expert. As a brain coach, Jim has been sharing his methods for over 30 years. Here are his recommendations for the best essential oils for focus and memory, those essential oils that clear brain fog instantly, all in his own words, and I will just interject on a couple of things that he says.
What are the best aromatherapy tools that you use for utilizing your sense of smell to concentrate? So the tools themselves are different than the essential oils themselves. So this is something that I learned back in school. This is over 30 years ago, so I'm dating myself. But I use that as an edge to help me focus and help me remember. You might recall that your sense of smell is the one that's most closely linked to memory out of your five main senses. And I would use this trick where your environment always gets linked to the information. And so the best way to study, if you need to perform, is to prepare and study in the environment that you need to perform in. That kind of makes sense, right? Because unconsciously, the environment is giving you triggers that help you to recall the information and get you in state. What I would do is you can't always prepare in the room you need to perform in, right? It's not like a Broadway play where you're rehearsing like on the actual stage where you need to recall that information. So I was thinking very early, like, well, why don't I just bring the environment with me? And knowing that when I was reading these textbooks on neurology and our senses, that sense of smell is so powerful, then why not smell something that was unique? And then while I'm studying and preparing for an activity or a test or whatever, and then I would just wear that same scent when I need to perform, and I would provide a trigger. Later on, though, for essential oils, there are actually certain essential oils that are good for your cognitive performance, and we could talk about some of them. Now, in terms of tools, I have a diffuser in two of my rooms in my home, and some of you know what that is. I'm not going to take time to explain it. You can look it up, but I just put a couple of drops in there, and it just permeates the entire room. You could use personal inhalers. You could use, there's aromatherapy jewelry. I didn't know that. Some people use scented candles. We're doing a podcast episode on clean environments, and candles are some of them, or the majority of them. I'm just gonna put this out there. They're some of the most toxic, things that you could put out in the air. So just be very careful. It's no bueno for your brain. A lot of neurotoxins. What I go for is essential oil sprays. If I don't have a diffuser, I just take a water bottle, a spray bottle, and I dilute it. I put water in it, and I just put drops in there, and I could spray it either on myself or in the environment, and that works out really well. Or a lot of times I use it topically. Like I have a parasympathetic blend that I put on before I go to sleep. And because I just know it's part of my nighttime routine. So I have a parasympathetic blend that I use. It just reminds me, because again, it's the consistency of it. And then even if I don't do all the other stuff, if I use the parasympathetic blend, it just puts me in state. Besides the inherent value of the essential oils, it's also, since I'm using it when I wind down, regardless of what oil I was using. For aromatherapy, in terms of my tools, either a diffuser, it's a spray like in a water bottle, or personal care spray that's diluted with water, or topical, 1 or 2 drops, and I'm good. In terms of the actual oils themselves, my go-to are just like 5 or 6. Rosemary, it's been cited to enhance concentration. Thinking what I have on hand in the other room, peppermint. It's known as for its invigorating properties. It can help stimulate the mind, boost concentration, enhance mental alertness. Another go-to is lemon. It has obviously, if you've used lemon, or it's just lemon water, you're cutting lemons, it has an uplifting, energizing effect. And things that are good for your mood tends to be good for your mind also as well. So it helps me with mental clarity. Lavender is more associated. I use lavender more, not so much for when I'm studying or reading, but more when I want to wind down. Again, that's part of the parasympathetic blend. So it can improve cognitive performance by reducing your stress, anxiety levels also as well. Creates more of an internally calm environment. And then because of that, I could focus better and have mental clarity. Frankincense, I don't use it as much, but it helps promote relaxation. Again, reducing stress, because whenever you have an opportunity to reduce stress, it'll help you to be able to be more present. Anything that helps you to relax will help me to personally to concentrate. And then eucalyptus. It's very refreshing, very stimulating. And again, these you could get at your local grocery store. You get them on Amazon.
So welcome back to my channel. I am Stacey Paulson. I'm an essential oil educator. I'm the mom of 6 amazing kids. I have been using essential oils for nearly 15 years now. I do have to interject here. Jim gets results with essential oils, but he's not an essential oil expert. It's interesting that he knows of the toxic effects of candles, but isn't aware of the dangerous effects of synthetic essential oils or essential oils that are adulterated. And so I never recommend anyone actually buying essential oils off of Amazon or from a health food store. I do have a video about this and what you need to know to buy quality essential oils, but my recommendation is to look at essential oils like water. There's a lot of things that we call water. It may be tap water, filtered water, mineral water, spring water, bath water, lake water. You get the idea. But sometimes by what it looks like or smells like, that it may not be 100% pure, right? But then we have water that may look pure and smell pure, but actually may have harmful chemicals in it, or it may be missing helpful minerals in it. The only actual way that you can know what's in the water or what's missing from the water is through a professional that you trust that has the right testing tools. And that's kind of how essential oils are. Most people don't know this. So when buying essential oils, you want to make sure that you are buying them directly from a company and that on that company's website, they have the actual third-party test results for each and every batch of essential oils that they sell. You need to trust the company and they need to have transparency with you, especially if you're wanting to have tools that are helpful and not harmful for your brain in the long run. Okay, back to Jim.
It's particularly good eucalyptus if you ever been into maybe a steam room to help your respiratory system. And obviously oxygen is so important for the brain, so that can enhance potentially the oxygen flow to your brain, which can be beneficial for your cognitive performance. Maybe sandalwood, if I was to put one more there, again for mood enhancing properties, which gives me mental clarity, has been shown to help with calmness also as well. And I don't use everything at the same, all the time. And so it's just whatever kind of works for you.
I just want to pop in one last time with a helpful tool for you. If you are a woman in your 30s or 40s and you are looking for natural ways to take care of your health that avoid some of those harmful side effects or addictions, then you will want to download my Essential Oils Guidebook that will give you a great resource for looking up different essential oils that will help you through that whole journey, and some great recipes, diffuser blends. And these are things that I've been using for the past 15 years with my 6 kids on lots of different things going on as I'm aging. So download that, super helpful. And if you have any comments or questions, please make sure that you put them in the comments of this video.